beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for September 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. So anyone masquerading as me, asking you for any of those things, it is not me. It is a scam. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So please be mindful. Report those people. They are fake. Let's get straight to your monthly reading, my beautiful Cancerians. Now I'm going to cleanse your space hourly as the same time as mine, just so that we're in sync. So if you are wearing headphones, please adjust them so I do not hurt your wonderful ears. Let us begin. Okay, so September will be a little bit of a challenging month in terms of energy. So I'm not going to, tell you something that isn't true for the month. It's going to be a little bit bumpy ride in September. Not something that everybody wants to hear, but forewarned is forearmed, of course, my beautiful Cancerians. It just comes down to Mercury being in retrograde from the 27th of September. It goes in retrograde right through to the 18th of October there. Now, September, Neptune will also be in Pisces, which opposes the Virgo placements and may lead to eroding of confidence, for example, or making you question your direction with your goals and dreams. Now, in a way, that's kind of a positive energy because you're really adjusting your plans to meet your expectations, but also you're looking at your goals and your dreams and seeing what part of them you need to tweak in order to move forward on them. It doesn't mean you're going to abandon them, but there's going to be moments in September where you really look at whatever it is you're trying to sort of achieve or accomplish, and you may be feeling a little bit meh, a little bit disconnected, or maybe feeling a little bit fed up, maybe a bit cynical. So just to let you know, that is a general energy to expect in September. Okay, so I just want you to be aware if you're feeling a little bit like less than your best as we start to move into September, or if you feel like your direction gauge has gone a little bit askew and you're feeling a little bit lost recently as you run up to September. Okay, that's a lot of cards there. They are indicating that you will overcome those challenges, especially since we got the Chariot card there. But I feel like you're digging deep, and it may make you feel a little bit nervous or a little bit off kilter as you move through September. So I just want you to be aware of that energy. It is a general energy that a lot of people will be going through, but it looks like you're going to be fine. The overall energy here looks like you're going to find that balance, that harmony, and you're going to overcome any obstacles and move through those challenges to sort of almost like power up. It's going to give you empowerment, Cancer, because you're a very intuitive sign. So you understand the undercurrent and you also understand the shift before it occurs. So intuitively, you may have felt like something was off or changing, challenging, coming your way. The Moon card indicates intuition, okay? So this is your protagonist energy. Now, you may be, as I said, questioning the direction, but also you may be looking at things in terms of what ties you down, what makes you feel really heavy, like you cannot move, and what actually makes you a little bit freer. I feel like you're definitely gravitating towards things that make you feel a little bit more free or allow you to embrace your independent spirit, whether that's in career goals or work spaces or in love or in friendships. Independence is key in this energy that I'm picking up here. But the Moon card often indicates expect the unexpected, okay? Okay, I feel like you've really been kick-started by that blue moon that we had on the end of August there, because what they're giving me is I feel like there was a sharp window of opportunity where good news was coming on in. I feel like it's not coming to a close, but I feel like it will throw up some choices for you, okay? I feel like you got to choose between one or the other. There's definitely a directional gauge here, some choices. One is a little bit more rigid in, and it's almost like it keeps you either homebound or it keeps you in your area. It keeps you, it's almost something that is familiar to you. So I feel like one of the opportunities is a bit familiar and the other is a little bit out of your comfort zone and may require you to go further afield. Could also involve travel in some way, but I feel like it gives you a lot more independence and freedom, okay? Now, they're really highlighting the path. Well, the wolf there, which is a pathfinder. So I feel like that is very important during this time for you, Cancer. And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that comes like left field. It comes out of nowhere. As I said, expect the unexpected in September. Comes out of nowhere and allows you to move forward, okay? It is a wonderful opportunity. I feel like that's been manifesting behind the scenes for quite some time. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that moon card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, just to let you know, this is the overall energy for the month. Okay, I'm going into the details with a Celtic cross there in a moment. We got the 10 of Wands and we got the 9 of Cups. So there's a breakthrough here. So the 10 of Wands is often very burdensome energy, something you felt really stuck with or you felt was just too sort of cumbersome. You know, I feel like you're about to lighten your load. The 10 of Wands often indicates something that you've persisted on, something that you're coming to the end of, but it's throwing up some freedom. It's throwing up an opportunity to lay those burdens down. Okay, whenever you look at the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, there's a figure carrying a big old bundle of wands there, and the town or his house or whatever is in the distance. So this person is nearly there and nearly about to set down their troubles or nearly about to set down the heavy burden that they've been carrying for quite some time. So I feel like the 10 of Wands indicates, as you can see, there's like fireworks in the background. You may have identified what is weighing you down or holding you back or keeping you at a slow pace. And the 9 of Cups indicates that a wish that you've been sort of hoping for a long time will be fulfilled. Okay, this is a completion of a desire. This is like contentment, or this is, you know, a good fortune coming towards you, whether it is if you've been suffering with your health recently, for example, you felt like you've had lack of energy and you felt really like completely could barely pull yourself off the sofa, or you felt really like it's almost like it's starting to lift. Okay, it's starting to lift for you. And I feel like you're actually able to sort of lighten that load and move again. This is like good health. This is abundance. This is material wealth as well, material success there. This is a wish come true, something that you've been really trying to accomplish, but you felt it was heavy going. Even if you felt like it was a monumental task, there was a breakthrough on it in September for you. And it comes from left field. Okay, so really just I feel like it brings a lot of stability into your world, but also I feel it allows you to have a little more freedom, which is really wonderful. Okay, now the challenge here is moving forward. Excuse me, I do apologize. The challenge here is moving forward. It is about direction as well. The Chariot card indicates there's always a direction to be chosen and that you are the master and the mistress of your own destiny. But there's an element of fate here because traditionally in the Chariot cards, there's rarely any reins there. So there's an element of fate in your destiny that is predestined, and there's an element of you taking charge and moving forward. But you may have felt really stuck, or you may have felt a little bit frustrated that there's nothing moving forward, and you're like, this abundance is always coming, it's always coming, but I'm confused, it's not showing up. So it's almost like looking at where you are content, where you're happy. Everyone's got an idea of success. It's not always the same, Cancer. It doesn't always mean that a big old pot of gold or whatever is coming towards you. It can mean that, you know, some people's idea of success at the moment especially is just to be well, you know, just to be able to breathe freely and, you know, not have heavy loads on them. Your idea of success could be, you know, the job of your dreams, or it could be the relationship of your dreams. But the Chariot indicates that wherever you've been feeling stuck, or you felt like, nothing is moving forward, and you've lost hope or become a little bit cynical in that area because you feel like it's not going to happen, this indicates that you are basically in the journey of life and you're about to start moving in the direction of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish after some sort of setback or something that made you feel, could even be fear. You could feel that you want to set up your own business, for example. You feel like, maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe I'll do some investigating and then I'll be ready. They're indicating that wherever you felt stuck or you did not progress forward in an area, now is the time for you to take that leap of faith, as it were, and it may require you coming out of that comfort zone and achieving it. The victory card, they just said, don't forget victory, the Chariot card, they said to me, don't forget the Chariot card is a victory card. That's why I'm scrying as I do the reading. So that's why I call it the victory card, because they said, don't forget, the Chariot card is victory card. It is victory. It is success. So whatever it is you're moving forward, if you faced any challenges, you will overcome that. This month is the resistance position, which indicates you are meeting challenges head on, Cancer. You're not burying your head in the sand. You're just going for it. You're like, you know what? I need to take action in this area. So let's tie up some loose ends. Let's do it. Let's get the job done and done. Okay. So that's why for the competition, I've just done, I asked people to complete something in, August time, because it is a month of completion. It's about getting things done so that you can move forward and you can move towards your destiny or be successful, because you don't have things lying above you that you're like, it's taking up mental space. Like, oh gosh, I didn't do that thing. I have to do that thing. Next day, oh gosh, I still didn't do that thing. You're giving it mental space. So they want you to clear that out before you can move forward. Now we've got the unified energy, which is intuition. Two cards of major intuition, Cancerian and Virgo energy right there. We've also got more Cancerian energy right there. So you are becoming unstuck. Okay, and you're using your intuition in order to blossom, to believe in yourself, but also take some sort of peace knowing that you got this. It does require you coming out of a comfort zone. The Fool card indicates a new opportunity is presenting itself to you, whether it's a new path or an adventure or a new beginning, whether that's in love, whether that's in your career, or in some sort of goal. It could also be in friendships, okay? It could even be that you're deciding to move home or travel or, do something really different that requires not a risk. I don't feel like it's a risk. I feel like it requires your boldness to just embrace it without any attachments to an outcome. Okay, the Fool card indicates you got this. By taking a leap of faith, this person here is taking the plunge. And they've got a rose in their mouth there. They've got a star on their chest over their heart chakra. It is about doing what you love, embracing it, and letting it blossom. It's almost like, what if you knew you could not fail, Cancer? What if you knew that you will be supported by the universe no matter what? Would you take the risk? Would you take the chance? The Spirit says, we got you. And, they want you to take that gamble or that leap of faith forward, because you've got so much potential. Okay, you've got everything you need to be successful. You've got everything you need to open up to the love of your dreams. You've got everything you need within you, and we are all one. Okay, we're all connected. It's so important that whatever it is you're leaping on into, know that it will be successful. Yes, you will encounter some bumps in the road, but that's life. Okay. You know that we all have ups and downs, and that's just a natural way of looking at things. The one constant in life, Cancer, is change. And being a water element, and I'm also a water element, I'm Scorpio, we find it very difficult to sort of understand that concept, because we like our patterns or our habits. We like what we like, right? But what's really interesting about water elements is that we intuitively just bend with the changes. We got this, we know, okay? So don't be afraid to shake up the system, especially in September. Temperance is key. Now, moderation. Everything in moderation is healthy for us, Cancer. They're just indicating that you won't lose your head when it comes to the changes. And the Temperance card also, I feel like you are either turning some sort of sadness or some sort of problem into a solution, or you're turning a sadness into a happiness. You're transforming adversity, like pain, into gain. I feel like you're counteracting whatever it is that you encounter along your journey. You're finding that balance. You're having patience with yourself and with the journey itself. And I feel like there's major change that allows you to come unstuck. I just feel like in September you're coming unstuck. You're starting to be able to move in a direction where for a while you've not been able to. We got the Force card. Now the Force card is the Strength card, Leo energy there. We got Sagittarius energy, Aries, Virgo, and 2 Cancerian cards there. So it's almost like, where do you need to come unstuck? Where are you preventing yourself from moving forward? What are the external circumstances preventing you from moving forward? Break the chains, Cancer. You're not stuck, okay? Even if we find ourselves in the most difficult of circumstances, we can find a solution. We have to take a first step, okay? So this is about breaking the chains to anything that you feel no longer requires your commitment, or no longer requires your attention, or is not helping you advance or move forward in some way. So I feel like it's a quest for independence, for freedom. That's what I'm getting here. But it's almost like there's a... The Strength card is normally number 8 in the major arcanas, which is about the self, self-love, self-respect, and, sort of compassion for oneself. And I feel like you got that. I feel like you've been working really hard on yourself in that area, Cancer. And I feel like, because this is number 11 now in this particular deck, which is the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Barnagur, beautiful major arcana deck only. So I feel like you are breaking the chains to anything that has prevented you being on your life's purpose path. You're really asking the bigger questions. Why am I here? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? What is my legacy? And it's okay, Cancer, if your simple answer is, I came here to love. It really is that simple. Humans, we're all like, we want to achieve the highest position at work. We want to achieve the best relationship. We want to fall in love. It all starts with the heart chakra, okay? And, it's very important that we recognize we are all one, and we should lead with love. Now, all of us are guilty of not always leading with love, but that is the simple answer of life. I mean, if they were... Because they're actually showing me a book right now. And the book is, and maybe this is because you're reading it or something, they're giving me, is it The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe? Or the Galaxy, maybe? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. So if you're reading that currently, Cancer, there's something in this message for you. But they're showing me like an equation. What is the answer to the universe? Now, I read that book maybe a million years ago. But I mean, I don't want to spoil it for people who have not read the book, so I'm not going to come out with anything there. No spoiler alerts here. But I feel like genuinely the answer to the universe or to everything is love. Okay? So whatever it is, like breaking the chains to anything that you don't want in your world, finding the love with a person that you want, or finding the career that makes you happy, proceeding with love is important. But I feel like you've waited long enough, and now you're just, go slowly, Cancer, so you don't like make any sort of, sorry, I want to say mistakes, but they're not saying mistakes. They're saying whoopsies. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that word. I'm gonna have to leave that there. Maybe that's something that you call it if you feel like there's been a bit of a faux pas or something like that. I'm going to leave that there. But I had to mention it because it'll keep coming back if I do not mention it. Basically, you are freeing yourself up. Okay, you're breaking the chains to something that... And I feel like with that, you're right on target by doing that, because this lion there, it's almost like whatever you've been struggling with, or you've been feeling a little bit angry or angst at, I feel like you're just freeing yourself up completely from that burden, and it just feels good. This month, even though the energy is a little bit difficult to sort of transmute, Cancerians are actually feeling good because it allows you to embrace change. Now, let's see the details for you. I am using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by CATRIN STEIN to go and do a Celtic cross for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, yeah, they're showing me right now. They're showing me someone using a pencil. Okay, and there's a little eraser on the top of it. So it's almost like you're writing something and you're rubbing it out. So it's almost like if you're wanting to start something again, of course you can. There's no rules. If you feel like, for example, nothing is committed in stone, we are allowed to change our mind. So I feel like you may be changing something, either changing direction, or you may have felt like you dedicated all your time, your effort to a career, and you're like, I don't even know if I love doing this anymore. So there's an opportunity that comes left field that allows you to do something else. And it's almost like you're rubbing it out and you're writing something else. Or maybe literally you're just writing with a pencil as you listen to this reading and you started to rub something out. Okay, so if that's you, there's something in this message for you. But they're indicating that change is okay. There's no rules. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter where you are or what you do. We can always start again, okay? We're not stuck because we got the Fool card there. It keeps popping out at me, so I feel like you're taking a leap of faith to do something. It could be as simple as, you know, for a long time you've been holding off going to a night class, or you know, holding off on doing something that you've never done before. It could be just as simple as that, or it could be like a major career change, or moving home, something that makes you feel a little bit unsettled at first with the idea of it, but then as soon as you start intuitively moving forward on it, it becomes like empowerment. Okay, so 8 of Wands, beautiful. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 8 of Wands here is, this is how you're feeling right now. You may be waiting on news. Some sort of news may have come on in towards you that has kick-started that change, because the 8 of Wands is, it's a very positive energy, but it is change, and it is rapid change. So you may feel like things around you are really changing quite quickly, or that the world that you once knew, and I mean, this is an obvious thing to say because we're all going through a major pandemic right now, but it's almost like your world as you knew it is changing and you're keeping up with the changes. Now, the 8 of Wands indicates that there is speed with these changes, and you have to take action on something. So the challenge is you don't want to go too fast because you don't want to make mistakes, or you know, have to reassess situations, but they're indicating that you're elevating, you're moving forward, and also they really want you to be aware, because they just said, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. They just said, tell them where they're protected in the card. So I can only imagine that's what they mean here by the umbrellas. Now, umbrellas, they are protection from the storms, or from rain or sadness or anything like that. So they're really indicating here right now, I mean, there's an abundance of umbrellas right there, an array of umbrellas. So it feels like you're protected at every turn. So they've given me this energy again. What if you felt like you could not lose, Cancer? What would you just go for it? And if you would, why are you not doing it? Okay, so there's also like 2 doves in the background. So I feel like you're being given a break, and it's going to bring you peace. This news that comes on in that is going to help you make changes, I feel like it's so positive. It's actually going to make you feel really enthusiastic. The challenge in September, though, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, the challenge may be that you are struggling with selfish people or selfish energies, or even, I'm going to pull a card on it, you may be struggling with money. If you've been struggling with money recently, I feel like you're taking this challenge in from whatever it is that you have been dealing with so far. I'm not saying that all of a sudden, surprise, you're going to be dealing with some loss of money, Cancer. That's not what I'm feeling at all. What I'm feeling is that you may be buckling up financially, you know, tying up loose ends, but also keeping a tight rein on the purse strings, because you know, the card before this is the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you already know what it is to experience fear over loss, or experience some sort of worry in that area. So I feel like you've come through that energy, but you may have learnt. that don't be too spendthrift or things like that. The Six of Pentacles also indicates that there is going to be a surprise opportunity from the universe. Six of Pentacles often means that the universe is going to grant you a gift out of generosity, but it may throw up some options here. Okay, that Chariot card is the challenge, and it is about your direction. So there's going to be something that comes left field, because we got that Moon card as well. Interesting. Right now they're showing me, so I just had to put that card down because they're showing me sword fencing. Ooh, very hot energy, and I felt like I'd been if the sword had hit me here and like about the face as well. So they're giving me this really hot energy, like so sword fencing, I mean, maybe you are someone who is learning sword fencing. That's quite a unique thing, so that's not going to resonate with everyone, of course, but it's almost like sword fencers, you know, they are in training. They're also fighting something, but they are protected. Okay, so it's almost like whatever it is that you feel you're doing battle with, you're protected. And but it doesn't mean that you stop fighting for it. It means that you're going to go the distance. You're going to persist, and you're going to they're just showing me these sword fencers. You know, they got the really, I'm not really sure how this resonates, but I feel like it's a fair fight. Both are protected. So, but I feel like there's going to be an opportunity, either something you've been really working hard for or fighting for there. It's almost like something comes from out of nowhere that throws up some questions for you about your direction, okay? I feel like it's really positive. So even though it's a challenge, I feel like the challenge comes in the fact that you got to weigh things up, okay? As you can see in that teapot, you know, now whenever I see teapots or tea, I think of someone getting some sort of good news or bad news that they need some tea to, it's very British, I think, for the shock, you know? So I feel like there's something here that comes on in that you are surprised by, not shocked, but surprised by, and it requires you to really think it over, because we got the weighing scales on that teapot there. So it is about generosity. Also, it's about good karma. What you give out, you get back. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, Cancer, it's coming right back towards you. That sort of kind of karma, you know, when you send it out, it's like a boomerang. So I do feel, though, it's going to be a time for plenty. As you can see, the universe, it's like a little figure there. They really want me to look at this figure. Yeah, it's almost like this little figure, which is spirit, is directing where the generosity flows. Okay, so this is fate, good fate there coming into this person's particular teacup. So I feel like where you felt a little bit left out from the universe, I feel like you're going to be surprised by something in September. Okay, that makes you question things and take a gamble on something. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Whoa. Okay, how would you like to receive first? Okay. Okay, so before I read the rest of them, I want to just quickly pull a card on the Six of Pentacles. I'm using The Way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. Sam. Beautiful card that's been illustrated by Celia LaBelle. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're recovering from something, okay? From some sort of loss. As I said, when I was describing the the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles was from before. So I feel like it's something that you are recovering from, something that you've learnt from, that you are almost like protecting yourself from, because the Three of Swords in the reverse indicates you've gone through the loss already, you've gone through the sadness already, you've gone through the heartbreak that situation brought, and now you are recovering and physically healing. So for example, as I said, if you've been feeling like you've got low energy, or you were feeling really unwell and you couldn't get off the sofa, for example, you're currently healing. So, you know, have some compassion for yourself, Cancer, that you're actually going to be up and ready to fight the next battle when you're ready. Don't rush the process. Three of Swords indicates that you learn a harsh lesson in something. Now, whether that's in love or friendships, whether it's, you know, someone betrayed you, or whether it's at work, someone's been really unkind, whether it is on the, you know, your journey of your goals and dreams, and you feel like you just cannot catch a break, and every opportunity that comes towards you, you seem to lose out on it, or it passes you by. Know this: whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. It's about experience, okay? And as you can see, that is a harsh lesson that is pinned to that little panda's back. I'm going to show you in the upright, that book there. That panda's learned a very harsh lesson, okay, that it will take with it for the rest of its journey. So I feel like whatever it is you've learned, but now you get some good karma from it, okay? Now, what is below you? Three of Wands, something that you want to expand on, okay? You've been waiting, but some choices have been thrown up there, and you're waiting for the right moment to move forward. Now, the Three of Wands there is about expression, but it's also an abundance of opportunities. So I feel like deep down below you, there's going to be some opportunities. Trust your vision, by the way. There's going to be opportunities that are presented towards you that you really have to think about. Make sure you're in alignment with your heart's desire. Choose the one that you feel completely at peace and in harmony with, okay? Because there's going to be a couple. And as you can see, this figure is waiting for the right moment to launch a ship. So, and there's all those buildings there. So you're waiting for the right stable moment to capitalize on something. Now, you may be pulling together with friends or family or a team at work, because this can be a card of teamwork, in order to expand on something. You may be simply just waiting for the right moment to feel freer in your energy and travel somewhere, because the Three of Wands is about expansion or travel, moving forward, and you have that travel card right there. So you may be waiting for the right moment to be able to launch your new journey, for example, because she's holding that ship there, which means, you know, she's about to go on a journey of discovery, but also it could be a journey to a new climate, a new home, a new business, a new job, or a new relationship. So I feel like where there has been resistance and feeling a protective energy and just that in that waiting zone because you felt frustrated, nothing's happening, I feel like things are starting to move in the right direction, okay? The King of Wands is in the past. So in the recent past. So either you were dealing with an Aries energy and you feel like you were in a relationship and they were not ready, or you were not ready for a relationship at that time and you were healing from something. It indicates that you were powering up, trying to find that courage within you to embrace the opportunities that are coming towards you. So whether that is in love or whether that's in business or in friendships, whatever you felt like you were not ready on, the energy indicates you were powering up, okay? Also, I mean, you may have been dealing with someone in the past who was overbearing, who tried to, I'm just going to pull a card on that, who tried to stifle your power, who tried to prevent you from moving forward on something. You could also encountered someone who had inappropriate behavior towards you, Cancer, and you put a stop to it. You've left it in the past. You're freeing yourself up from any burdens or any situations that you feel do not vibe with you. I mean, we got the King of Wands again. Wow, I love that. And we got the Judgment. Okay, so if there was someone or something that you felt like you were not ready to take action on, or they were not willing to jump in and have the courage to meet you halfway in a relationship, for example, you may be getting another opportunity at it. Because we got the King of Wands again. I mean, it's so unusual to get two different decks. You know, the Mystical Moments deck and the Way of the Panda, both of them King of Wands energy to clarify the past. So you'll see a lot of synchronicities in your reading just before a change. The King of Wands can be you lost your motivation on a project, or you felt like you wanted to start your own business and become an entrepreneur, but you felt like you were not ready, or you were picking up the courage for the right moment to launch the opportunity and go for it, okay? Or it could be that someone that you were passionately linked to was not ready for a relationship, and they're coming right back. They've recently resurfaced, or they're about to. The Judgment card is the card of weighing up whether you should give a second chance to this opportunity to be with that person, or to be in that position to go for it and be your own boss, or step into a leadership role that you're really passionate about. This King of Wands indicates achievement, accomplishment. So if you feel like there's something that you did not quite accomplish yet, you're being given another opportunity to go for it. As I said, you know, that pencil, they were showing me using the eraser to rub something out. It's almost like nothing is set in stone. We can erase and start again, or we can erase and have a do-over. Okay, so the Judgment card indicates you're weighing up those options, and there's hope here. Okay, so if you're at the fork in a road, sort of changing your life in some way, you need to release things that would hinder you from getting what you want to accomplish. So whether that is you want new love, for example, but someone from your past keeps popping up, and they keep, you know, telling you how much they love you, that they're really passionate about you, and, you know, they're quick to prove you physically, prove to you in a physical way of how they care about you, but then they're gone, or, you know, or it's just not working. Maybe it's just not matching, it's not vibing, something's just off. Perhaps you're like, you know what, I gotta leave that behind, because if I truly want an opportunity in love and find someone who cares about me in the same way I care about them, then I've got to release this energy from the past in order to move forward. Or if it is, you know, for example, if it's a passion project that you wanted to do for many years, and you've all of a sudden lost your motivation for it, or your drive for it, or you've even really looked at the grassroots of who you are and it just doesn't vibe with you anymore, or you put all your energy into it, Cancer, and it's not rewarding, you know, you're not getting something out of it, it means it's time to either adjust the plan or release that part of the plan that's not working and move forward to whatever it is that is meant for you. The Judgment is an epiphany, a wake-up call to look at your life's purpose and where you feel you can change things in order to release self-doubt, release the idea of rejection or blockages or stagnation, so that you can move forward, so that you can be successful and get what you truly desire, whether that's love, whether that's opportunities, whether it is, you know, money, whatever it is, something needs to change here. Now, what is your potential? Page of Cups. Okay, in terms of career, this is about following your bliss. And as soon as you put your heart into something and say, in order to achieve whatever it is I want, I will believe and then I will receive, opportunities just pop out of nowhere. Okay, look at this teacup. That fish just pops right out there. That fish shouldn't be in that cup, right? So something is going to pop out of nowhere, surprise you in September, and I feel like it gives you an opportunity to follow your heart. Something that maybe even that you were studying or you were curious about, or maybe even did some volunteer work to learn a little bit more about it. There's going to be an opportunity here to do something greater in that area. And I feel like some sort of news, because pages, they often bring news, comes from nowhere and allows you to be able to do that. Similarly, if you're looking for love, you may be releasing your ideas of what passionate love should be about. Okay, Cancer, because you may have felt like, well, I'm not getting it. You know, and a watch pot never boils. Whenever we're expecting or, you know, visualizing constantly, we're crushing the vision. If we just let it go of it and go, okay, dear universe, I'm ready for whatever is meant for me. Along comes that love. Along comes someone who is going to sort of exceed your expectations when it comes to love or opportunities. The Page of Cups is new love popping out of nowhere when you least expect it, okay? Now I'm going to pull a quick card on this for you, just to see what's attached to that energy. Justice. What you truly deserve. But it can also be finding a solution. So for example, if you were with somebody, because I just wanted to clarify, because the Page of Cups can sometimes mean that someone who loves you dearly wants to offer you an apology, okay? So for example, if you are wanting to be with someone that you were in love with in the past, you and this person, you can find a solution, but this person has to come towards you with a very open, truthful conversation, okay? I mean, look at this beautiful card. I love it so much. The Justice card, okay? Look at that panda, literally kicking that other panda in the face, and she's got she or he has got the sword of truth right there. Okay, so it's almost like if you do not come to me with the truth, there's going to be repercussions. Now, you're not literally going to kick someone in the face, Cancer. That's just not the way you work. Well, I hope not. Anyway, anyway, I don't know why I find that funny, but anyway, the Justice card indicates karma. Okay, karma will find a way to give a fair outcome. So I feel like whether the love that you truly deserve and desire, you've been waiting a long time for it, this is an opportunity to move in that direction and change and get what you truly desire, and then take a leap of faith into it and be empowered because of it. Whether it is you struggling for many years to get the opportunities that you're hoping for in business, this is good karma coming your way and finding a solution to the plan and freeing up your energy and moving towards success. Okay, the Justice card is about fairness. I mean, the challenge is fairness, is equality, is balance, harmony. You've got the Temperance card right here. This is the outcome. So you will find a fair solution. You will find a balanced solution to whatever issue you are experiencing at this time. And if you're going through legalities, for example, there will be a balanced outcome. Be mindful that the other person involved may play a little dirty, okay, for example, but it all comes out in the wash, and it will turn out the way that you hoped, because the Justice card is about a win-win situation, okay? Also, a truth will come out. So it could be that someone you already know has feelings for you, and they tell you the truth finally about how they feel. You know, they may just lay it all out on the line and say, I wasn't ready before, but now I'm ready. And I feel like this gets an opportunity for two people or two situations to meet each other halfway, okay? So let us see what is coming in the near future for my beautiful Cancerians in September. Can you please guide my beautiful, thanks so much. 8 of Cups, walking away. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. 3 of Swords, walking away from anything that hurts. Chariot card, boom. There is, basically, I said the challenge, okay? The challenge here was reciprocity, because we got the challenge here. 6 of Pentacles, balance, harmony. And we got the Chariot card there as a resistance position. That is also the challenge. So both cards that have just come out indicate that you're moving away from anything that hurts you, anything that emotionally is not rewarding. And you know, the 8 of Cups is a very interesting card because it is a journey of discovery card, which means this figure doesn't know where they're going, but right now they're feeling like they need to go on this journey towards something other, okay? And that other is the 9 of Cups, which is success. It is a wish come true. It is wishes fulfilled, completion, and contentment. So I feel like you're moving, you're going in search of something. You're being curious about another pathway to find whatever it is that you want. Because, as you can see, all these people, or all these figures, these swans, dragonflies, butterflies, birds, they've all found what they were looking for. But this figure here, Cancer, represents your energy that you perhaps have not found exactly what you've been looking for, but you're still in search of it. So you haven't given up fully, but you're releasing anything that causes pain or has hurt you or has not, led you to feel happy with their energy. Because we got the 3 of Swords that comes next. 3 of Swords is about sadness, loss. Whatever you felt like you lost out on, you're letting it go. You're walking away from it. You're taking back the power by releasing it, okay? But out of that, as you can see, out of those 3 arrows that have gone straight into this person's heart, a rose is forming. So you're turning pain into gain. You're blossoming because of your experience. You're not allowing the experience of pain to define who you are. You are growing because of it, okay? So I feel like you're learning something here. I'm just going to pull a card on this 3 of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? 8 of Wands. This news, whatever this news, this is your start card is the 8 of Wands, and you got the 8 of Wands coming up again. As you can see, this 8 of Wands here, there's news coming on in. Look at that panda. It's like, hey, really happy with that news. And there's all these stars shooting in the background in this card. So, an exciting news is coming on in, or something that is something you were hoping for. something that is like a wish come true, that allows you to move forward. Eight of Wands is really exciting energy. It means you actually can take action on something and move away from it. And we got the Death card. Something's over. Okay? And, you know, it means it's a time for something else, something new, something that brings more positive energy. The Death card is like a phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? Something is over. And, you know, it could even be the idea of your own self, Cancer, because the way I read this card, these two pandas, I actually don't see them as two pandas. I see it as the self is over. You know, the old idea of self is over, and that this panda is actually rising out of themselves. You know, it's like the soul. I feel it's like rising out of yourself and recognizing that you are new. You are somehow changed by your circumstances, and the old Cancerian is over, and expect a new Cancerian in town. That's what I feel like here. I feel like some sort of news that allows you to be new, or do something new, or go in search of something exciting for you. You're leaving the old behind. That's what I get from that Death card. You're leaving the old behind, as well as that Eight of Wands and that Three of Swords crossed by the Chariot. And whatever it is that you're leaving behind, you got success in your sights, okay? It may have been a slow process with that snail there, but this snail has got some wheels, so it's going a little bit faster than usual. So you're making some sort of adjustments, as you can see, so that you can go faster. I feel like you're definitely in control of something, and there's success in your sight. So in the near future, they're indicating you're overcoming any obstacles, anything that you've been feeling you could not move forward with. I feel like your willpower, your determination, you're confident that you will succeed. So believe and you shall receive. It's so important with that Chariot card. Okay, so the Chariot card, remember, is a victory card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Four of Swords. So you just had the Three of Swords, right? And you had the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you are healing from something, or you're getting over something. Four of Swords in the reverse says, you know, once you're rested, don't burn out. Whatever you're anxious about, don't worry about it. Let it go, but be ready to act, because there's going to be some major changes here. They're going to be really quick. Be ready, okay? So it's a really positive shift for you. Now let us see how you're feeling in this moment. What would be the advice that you would give to yourself in this moment, Cancer? What is the advice my beautiful Cancerians are giving to themselves in this moment? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians for September 2021? You want that one? I feel like they do. Ace of Cups. Lead with love. Let love transform you. Okay, Ace of Cups, now this is about new opportunities. You're maybe praying to the universe for some sort of sign or a gift from the universe. Aces are gifts from the universe. So you're about to, you know, receive some sort of miracle kind of energy. So either this is, you're hoping for new love, or you're hoping for a new opportunity to do something that you love. The ace often indicates like a jackpot kind of energy. That allows love to transform your situation. So if it's a job that you've lost a little bit of motivation or drive on, you're trying to find your motivation again. Your heart space is changing the way that you look at something. As you can see, the Ace of Cups there, she's got her ear right to the cup. Okay, so listening with love is important, but also self-compassion is so important too. Self-love and self-care. But as you can see, she's got her eye on that one butterfly. So there's either that one opportunity, or that one person, or that one thing that is going to change everything. Okay, butterflies represent change, transformation, from stagnant energy into something that is blossoming and blooming there. So, you know, there could be all of the butterflies in the world that presents themselves to you, whether that's all the opportunities in the world or all the people in the world in terms of love. There's going to be that one thing, that one gift from the universe that is meant for you, okay? And I feel like it is coming towards you. So if you're looking for love, I mean, you've got two cards there, Ace of Cups and a Page of Cups, representing new love coming on into your world, allowing you to move forward and away from anybody who hurt you, or any sort of painful experiences that you've had, Cancer, it's almost like you'll leave them as a distant memory, okay, as you step into a new reciprocal energy. I feel like new love will be balanced, it will be kind, and it will meet you halfway, okay? In terms of opportunity, I feel like if you've missed out on something or you feel like you're changing, making radical changes, an opportunity just comes out of nowhere, okay, that allows you to do what you love. It will lead to a proposal of longevity. So often an Ace of Cups leads to either marriage or a higher level of commitment. So it could lead to a contract, because we had that Justice card that came out earlier, if it's an opportunity. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is the external circumstances for September? Security. Four of Pentacles. Okay, we got all those padlocks. You're safe, you're protected, Cancer. So they're giving you the same energy there, that you've built a very solid foundation for yourself already. Trust that you've got this. Trust that you've already prepared for this, okay, whatever this is. Now we got a home built right there. So either you're, unlocking an opportunity to buy a home, or you're traveling to a new home. There's security here. Even in change, you're finding security, okay? So Four of Pentacles indicates that they're the external circumstances for you right now to make these changes, they are safe, okay? Now, what is a hope and fear for my beautiful Cancerians? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Page of Pentacles. Okay, they want me to save those for the end. Thank you so much. Truly grateful. Okay, they're giving me a song right now. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, the song is Remember Me. And then it goes really, goes really muffled. I'm the one. Remember me. I'm the one. And then it keeps going really muffled. And then it's like a, oh, I hope I'm saying this right. It's a person singing like, oh gosh. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say it. Gang, 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 gang. I know it makes no sense, Cancer. I know it doesn't. I mean, it sounds great. I'm not going to sing for you. Nobody needs to hear that. I mean, the song sounds incredible. In fact, I want to look up what the song is. It sounds familiar. Perhaps it's come up before. I'm not really sure, but I cannot tell you who sings it. I'm going to have to look it up. Let me pull a card. Because Remember Me sounds like something or someone is coming back towards you. It sounds like a return card. So let me just see. Can you please clarify the energy of that song? Is it return energy? Remember Me? I would like to see. Four Swords. Four Swords could be that you're recovering. Whoever hurt you, whoever put you in recovery in the first place, or whatever lesson that you felt like a divine lesson you got, you learnt. Could you please clarify one more time? How would you like to receive? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, Nine of Pentacles in reverse can mean that you won't be single for long, okay? But it could also mean that someone who set you back, whether you've been working really too hard and you need to rest, but they're just giving me this song. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up the meaning of the song. If I can't get it, I can't like give it to you, and I don't want to waste your time. So anyway, I will look it up. But you could have been listening to that song as you listen to this reading, or it could mean something to you in particular, Cancer. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Now, the Page of Pentacles, hope and a fear. You may fear that something that you've been really nurturing, something that you've been trying to be really patient with, that you've been investing all your time, your energy with, you may fear that it's not going to come with any rewards, or it's not going to come to term, or that, it's not going to blossom, okay? You may have felt like you've been wasting your time in a certain area because it's just not happening. So whether that's a relationship or a friendship, maybe you're trying to find a solution in a friendship, or maybe it's a career opportunity. You may be worried that you've put so much hard work into something, you've been so determined, and all that willpower, you may be worried that it is for nothing, okay? But I do feel like the hope here is actually either, I feel like this, you're going to hear some news that allows you to feel really good, allows you to thrive, okay? Something you've been waiting for. Because pages, they bring news. You got 2 pages there. So I feel like something that you have been hoping or holding out for is going to come in your favor. It is actually going to, say for example, a new job or a raise, some sort of financial income news coming towards you that allows you to see where you got it good or where things are starting to prosper for you, and it's been a long time coming, okay? So I do feel like this could also be that new love that comes your way is more committed, more patient and kind. It may not be that fast kind of like wham bam thank you ma'am kind of energy, but it is loyal and it is a slow burner, but it is beautiful energy and someone who is grounded. So I feel like whatever it is that you're doing new that makes you come out of your comfort zone, there's rewards there. And the outcome, ooh, we got a 10 of Cups and an Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy there. Okay, so 10 of Cups indicates, happiness, fulfillment, joy, support, the good times, whether that's, emotional contentment. This is a happy ever after. No matter the opportunity or the person that comes your way, you're going to intuitively know what is right for you. And that is going to lead to a lot of exciting energy. This is the outcome. Now, Ace of Wands is inspiring energy. So it's almost like another ace. It comes out of nowhere. Okay, so either someone is going to pique your interest in terms of passion, Cancer, and it will lead to a happy ever after, or it is about, being inspired to deepen your commitment to somebody that you're with already so that it does not become stagnant, or whether it is a new project that comes your way and really excites you and leads to the lifestyle that you've been hoping to build that will, it's about leading with total love and sort of seeing your vision start to materialize in front of you, okay? But it requires you walking away from anything that doesn't show you respect, Cancer. Ace of Wands, as you can see, that Ace of Wands, there's a book there, so some sort of knowledge is allowing you to springboard and blossom because of it. This is success. This is aligning yourself with a goal, a dream, letting fear go and connecting to your highest good for your potential to transform. Okay, I do feel like some sort of news or something comes your way that allows you or inspires you to turn your dreams into reality, and I feel like you're smashing through something, whether that's fear or any resistance energy. You're breaking those chains. It's time to dream big when you get this card, okay, because it will lead to a lot of growth here. As you can see in this deck, your hope and fear, whatever it is you've been tending to, all of a sudden it just like expands all of a sudden. So that 3 of Wands indicates expansion, but it starts with some news. So look out for that news in September. I feel like it allows you to move forward in quite an exciting way. Page of Pentacles here. Financially, I feel like there's more money coming towards you. That's for sure. There is security. So if you feel that you've been a little bit worried about money recently, there's a lot more security and a lot more success coming towards you. Things are going to get easier. I feel like you're being given a little bit of a breather. But yeah, I'm quite excited about this energy. I mean, 2 aces there, the victory card. There's a lot of movement forward, but expect the unexpected. Okay, because I feel like things are going to pop out of nowhere for you in September. And let's give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for that, guys. An angel, can you please guide? Okay, we have the dolphin. Now, the dolphin is a wonderful trinket to get. I don't often get it. It is about playfulness, so do remember to have fun, Cancer, along your journey of, searching for all the things that you're searching for. Also, dolphins have super high IQ. Most importantly, about dolphins, they've got that sonar. So it's just like intuition. It's almost like they release that sonar so they can see what is incoming in their vicinity. So I feel like it's about you knowing that your environment is changing in some way and you're making the changes that are necessary to keep up with it there. Where would you like this? They want it on the Ace of Wands there. So be inspired, be curious. I feel like it's quite, any ideas that come towards you, run with them because they will lead to your jackpot. They will lead to your 10 of Cups there, okay? So whether you're feeling extra creative in September. They will allow you to move forward away from any sadness. And, you know, because it can be quite cathartic energy if you're deciding to paint, for example, after a breakup or something like that. But I feel like it can lead you towards your happy ever after, put you on a path to meet somebody new, for example. We've also got the fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis is an energy of success, breakthroughs, about strategy, planning, and empowerment. So I feel like this is a very exciting time for you to move forward where you felt stuck. But it starts with a plan. So they want it on the Chariot card there. And we have the key, which means something is going to be unlocked here. Whether you are tying up a loose end, or you felt something was incomplete and now you're getting closure on it, and you are releasing all doubts and you're moving forward. This connects to the World card there. So that's about abundance. It's about being in the right place at the right time. You know, capitalizing on opportunity and completing a cycle, stepping into a new cycle that will bring a lot more success or sort of clarity as well there. And they also want this on the Ace of Wands. So major breakthrough, okay, coming through. Whatever inspires you in September, run with it, Cancer, because it looks like it's going to lead to your happy ever after, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, I just wanted to say here that if there was anyone who there was selfish energy there, or anyone who had inappropriate sort of behavior towards you, there will be karma for them, just so you're aware. They will get their just desserts. And if you're bringing anyone to court because of unacceptable behavior, know that it will be a balanced outcome that is fair, and it is kind of a solution will be found, and you will win there, okay? I'll just leave that. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, let's leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.